Good afternoon and welcome to the elevator station. What you're looking at is the 2021 Firework stash for New Year's. Twice a year, we do go to Mississippi to go buy $300 worth of fireworks at a wholesale place. So basically, we can be as annoying as hell to all the neighbors. Actually, all the neighbors like it. Now, I'm going to ask you if you can excuse me for today. I have been under the weather for a couple days. I've, sore throat, runny nose, all that stuff. Feels like there's a pipe running up my nose or something. And yes, I did dare to walk into a fireworks store with the symptoms of COVID. You can whine at me for that if you would like, but I honestly don't care. Well, anyway, we're going to go over the stash because we love to do that all the time. That has nothing to do with the stash, by the way. And you judge for yourself whether or not you like it. And if my completely sick and annoying voice will destroy this entire video. We're going to start with the small stuff first. To start, we decided to get 2 5-packs and total 10 of these silver strobes. According to the packaging, they last 90 seconds. Basically, they strobe really brightly. If you've ever been in a fire drill at your school, they're a little brighter than those strobes that you find in the fire drill. And these last for 90 seconds. They are pretty cool to watch. The second thing we got are military smokes. Basically, are colored smoke bombs. I'm pretty sure most of y'all are familiar with those. These are jumbo crackling balls. These are basically the modified THC levels of your regular marijuana. And then with the air conditioner kicking on, it'll burn the hell in here. For the last novelty item, this is called the Big Red. It's a pickup truck. I guess it's supposed to run around the driveway and do a bunch of donuts until it crashes and probably runs into a fuel tank and explodes. That'd be funny if that actually happened. To continue, I had to cut it off because I was just not feeling well, and I'm still not feeling well, but screw it. Witchcraft. This is a fountain. How well the fountain works, I have no idea. Same thing with this one. What is this called? The color poppers. That's what it's called. Judging by the name and the artwork, it's got a lot of color. Very colorful fountain. To continue, 16 whole crap load of these Saturn missile batteries. Now, why in the hell did we get 16 25 shots? Well, because that's all they had. They were out of the 100 shots, they were out of the 250, everything except for the 25s. So we decided to splurge and spend $20 specifically on these things. Not a big fan of them, but my dad is, so we got them. Next up, barrages. We got 3. We were supposed to get 4 different types of barrages, but I think we lost one. Really, they're the same thing. What was this one called? Cyber Candle. What is that? Fire in Motion. I can't read vertical, if you can tell. And War Machine. I mean, I presume they do almost the same thing. Next up. Sure, we'll do the single shots next. So, you're probably wondering, why are we missing a 24-pack of mortars? Usually we'll have something similar to Excalibur's, with the 24-pack of canister shells make a massive bang in the sky. Well, here's the thing. All the ports are closed in China, so they were very low in stock. So we ended up having to settle with these. They are canister shells. They look to be like they're 5 inches, too. Are they the same power level as the ones that we usually get? I'm doubting it, but you never know. We might get lucky. It's called Air Thunder. Of course, canister shells. I don't have a knife or anything to open it up with. Screw it. Let me use my keys. Really interesting video taking if you're watching this. Let's do this one-handed. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm kind of curious myself to see what these are. See if they're the same weight as normal canister shells. Oh no, these are way lighter, much shorter. Yeah, these aren't going to have the same power as the ones that we usually get, sadly. But you get the gist. They are canister shells. They should make a pretty good bang in the sky, but not nearly as close as we usually can. We have something, some of these things in the back to make up for that, which we'll explain shortly. We also decided to tack in some whistling artillery shells. These are the ball shells. I'll show you them. If you're somewhat familiar with these fireworks, you already know what these are, but most people who are elevator watchers don't necessarily have a big interest in pyrotechnics. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you. If I would stop sniffling for the love of God. Okay. Let's see here. Your ball shells, whistling. Now, we had a problem with these for the 4th of July where they would discharge and report at the same time. So the explosion would be on the ground. Huge safety issue if you have small children around who doesn't seem to understand the concept of big projectiles. But we're going to hope that we don't have that same issue this year like we did last year. You can tell China really doesn't like us. Oh, there goes a low battery report. How about that? Fascinating. Oh, come on. There we go. What are these? Fireball 3. As you can tell, these are triple break shells. I'm not about to open the packaging to demonstrate. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can get it open for you. Yeah, would you look at that? Really fun to do one-handed. Yeah, you know, we'll take one out. You know what? You get the gist. They do 3 breaks in the sky, so pow, 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 you get that in the sky. I mean, they look pretty cool. They look really cool. We had some of those for New Year's last year. We were going to get the mortars, but we got ripped off real badly. I'm not going to go into detail about what happened there, because it's just irritating. But you get the gist. 3 breaks in the sky. Those are a lot of fun to play with. All right. Repeaters. Not these. I'm going to go over these rockets in a minute. You know what? I'll go over the rockets right now. The first type of rocket that we got were the Gladiator Intruders. 4 pieces. We actually got 2 packs of them. Big old sky rockets. I'm pretty sure we're familiar with what sky rockets do. And we also decided to mix it up a bit and go with the, what the hell is that called? The Explorer. Okay. The Explorer rockets come in a little box here. You see a little space shuttle. I wonder if that's a space shuttle Columbia. It was just gonna break up over Texas like it did in 2003. I don't know. I'm a very morbid person. All right, repeaters, 200-gram cakes. Well, we got too much. Just way too much. First of all, Wipeout. I know we love the show, but judging by the videos that we've seen at this cake, because we did look up some of these cakes on videos while we were at the store, giving everybody else a hard time while we were looking at a phone screen. Wipeout did pretty good. It had a flying fish effect. Flying fish effect is a very rapid movement. Basically, it does chevrons in the sky. No, not chevrons, but it looks like fish flying in the sky. It looks really cool. And then big booming reports. They alternate between flying fish effects and big booming reports. Second of all, we got the Iron Beast. We got 2 of them. We also looked up the video on these, and these things are fairly loud. Big boom. I believe they also have an alternating effect. I forget. How many shots? I think 12. You can feel the tube size. For being a 200-gram cake, those tubes are very big. So are these. And what I'm going to guess is a 12-shot Wicked. Yeah, it is 12 shots. These make very big breaks. I forget what exactly you call them. Basically, white tails. Night Magic. Night Magic. This is a very nice one. We've had it before, and makes a very good color in the sky. Big tubes, very little space in between. I forget exactly what it does, but that'll refresh my memory when we blow it off on New Year's. All right, what is this? It's a generic one. X-Scream. Now, we don't know what the hell this thing's going to do, but we're just going to trust the sources. The tubes are very big. I think 12 shots, I believe, by Firehawk. It's not generic, it's Firehawk, never mind. Doesn't look too much trusting, and I couldn't find any videos of it, but we're going to take the word of the large tube size and hope that it's a good cake. All right. The final three. 500-gram cake. Drop Dead Gorgeous. Drop Dead Gorgeous. I can't read these big fonts. By Firehawk. Did look up a video of them, and it sure is Drop Dead Gorgeous. The tube sizes are a little bit small. However, from the video, very, very good effects. We had this one for the 4th of July. It's a Nomad. 9-shot Nomad. Basically, a bunch of artillery shells in one, called Unstoppable. Much big sound, a lot of punch. Now, for the finale, $61 for this thing right here. 3-inch tubes, 9 shots. It is called Pyromate. I'm not going to uncover the whole thing. This is probably twice the size of that tiny little thing there, maybe even 3 times the size in a way. That thing is massive. Never blown it off before, and we really splurged on this one because of the absence of the 24 shell canisters. We splurged on this one. The video shown on this thing, you could pretty much feel the boom and the shockwave through the phone. It was that big. 3-inch shells are very, very devastating to the ears if it's right next to you. And it's very, very fascinating to listen to in the sky. So what I'm hoping is that we piss off all the neighbors, because we are blowing this thing off 12 o'clock, January 1st of 2021. And it is going to be amazing. Until then, this is the fireworks stash of 2021 New Year's. I'm hoping that everybody has had a very good Christmas and has a safe New Year's. I'm hoping for everybody also that 2021 is a good year to live. Everybody was hoping that the close to 2019 would turn up something fresh, would turn out to be a good deal for them, and it was not. With COVID and riots breaking out and a complete tornado going through the political system, we really need a break. We're hoping that 2021 is a good year for all of us. Man, I'm out of words. I'm speechless. Just 2020 was so horrible. But we need more hope. We need to open up our cities, and we need to have more self-righteousness. Until then, I'm Jonah from the elevator station, and I will see you. Have a good one.